Vapers, Everyday Vaper here again with a hardware review of the Sapor by Wotofo, or Sapor, something like that. It's a small RDA made out of stainless steel with top airflow, and it's dirt cheap as well for an original. This was very kindly sent to me by the guys from gearbest.com. Check out the site vapor.gearbest.com. Thank you very much, guys, for sending it over. So what we're going to do, as we always do, is have a look at it close up, talk about its technical specifications and its pros and cons.
Okay, let's have a look what's in the box then. It's a nicely presented box, black and red. You've got the authenticity check there on the bottom with a warning on there as well. Pretty simple. It's the green and black one I've got here. So let's open it up then. And what have we got? Okay, we have got all the things that come in it. So you've got the actual top section, you've got the top cap, the drip tip, the deck, and then a broad cap like a mini chuff cap there. And you've also got O-ring screws and screwdriver in there as well. And then a plasticky card, bit of advertising I suppose. This card has received an official Sapor RDA vaporized component designed and manufactured by Wotofo. Okay, so there we go. That's what's in it. So we've got our broad cap, our mini chuff cap there, the standard drip tip, and then the actual Atty itself. So let's get these things out. Very tightly packed in this box. Okay, so there we go. There is our Atty. We'll have a look at that in close-up detail in a second. Let's take out this top cap if I can. It's probably going to be easier if I just take out this section, isn't it? Very, very tightly packed in there. Got some other little goodies in there. Let's see if we can poke these through now. Okay, there's the broad cap, like a mini chuff cap there. And then this is quite tight in there. Finally. Whew. Okay, and there is our drip tip. And that's tight in there. You are supposed to be able to remove these, but that's very, very tight in there. Okay, what else have we got in this? We have got our 2 screwdrivers. So you've got like a Phillips screwdriver there, and then you've got this hexohm screwdriver here, this hex screwdriver, and lots of O-rings and some spare grub screws as well. That's just a kind of triple screwdriver. Gone are the days of the mini blue screwdrivers. What have we got here? Look at that. A triple head. So enough for every occasion there. Okay, let's have a look at this Atty then. So here's our little Atty, our Sapor from Wotofo. It's got a kind of roughish finish from the speckled effect here, and the lettering is slightly engraved in there. And here's our top airflow. We can adjust that by turning this top section here. It's quite tight without an Atty on. As you can see, it closes off. So it's fully adjustable, it doesn't click into place, it's just smooth running, although a little bit tight. On the bottom then, we have our adjustable center pin with a peak insulator, and then we have our serial number. All the original ones come with the serial number 9067. So the milling of the actual 510 looks quite good, the threading looks nice and smooth. And there's our top section here. Now this inner ring is actually removable. We'll do that when we put it on a device. And we've got another one here. So you can put your own 510 drip tip, or you could use the one that comes with it, although that's removable as well. As you can see, the drip tip itself has got a sterolin at the bottom going up inside the chamber there, and then steel on the outside, I suppose for heat transference. Okay, so what we're going to do is just pop this on a device, just pop on the IPVD2 here, just so we can take the top section off. And there is our build deck. Okay, let's have a look at this build deck then. So we have a big peak insulator there in the center post. So it's a 4-post design with grub screws designed for one of these hex screwdrivers here. The holes are quite large, as you can see. They're a bit rough around the edges, especially on that centre post. And what we have there in the juice well, as you can see, the centre post and the bottom section of the negative post has been cut out. And this is a good little thing to do, because what it allows is obviously more juice in the wells, but it also means that you're not restricting juice flow around that juice well. You know, sometimes some of these centre blocks can be a little bit wide and a bit restrictive in that juice well. You can see the machining marks in the bottom there. So yeah, it's a nice looking bit of kit. 2 O-rings holding it on, which hold it on nice and tight, as we've seen there. Okay, let's just see if we can take off this top section. It's quite tight. There we go. That's it. Just pop this to the side a minute. And there's our top section. As you can see, these sections here, this is our airflow. So it's a top filled airflow, and this is quite well machined as well. Smooth. Single O-ring holding it on the top there. And quite wide airflow. Okay, let's try and get this centre section out. I'm going to have to use their screwdriver for this, I think. It's quite tight in there. Try and prise it out. Very, very tight. Let's push it from the bottom then. That is not moving very much. Oh. There we go. So it's out. So there we go. So we can put in 2 different top sections in here. We can put in the one that's supplied with the drip tip, or we can put in the broad cap, which just slots into place there. I prefer to use broad caps, these mini chuff caps. But if you wanted to put your own on, you've also got an adapter there to do that as well. Okay, so what we're going to do is just pop that back on, see how it looks on top. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a build in and then have a look at it as it's wicked up, and then we'll talk about its pros and cons and specifications. So there it is, built, wicked and juiced. It's just 7 wraps either side of 0.4mm Canthor, reading at 0.31 ohms when it's built. As you can see, it's a nice tight fit in there. Plenty of depth in it though still for the juice to sit in the juice well. I do my coils the old-fashioned way still. I still wrap it around a 3mm drill bit. I don't have one of those fancy coil master thingies. I just find that the most satisfactory way of building coils for me. Okay, so then obviously what we're going to have to do now is juice it up. And, well, it's already juiced, but we're going to have to vape it, aren't we? So let's go up top and talk about its pros, cons, technical specifications, and see how this thing vapes.
Let's talk about its specifications a little bit then. Okay, it's constructed out of stainless steel. So the whole thing is stainless steel, and it comes in various different colours as well. Quite a few different colours. You don't have to get the speckled ones, you can get plain ones as well. The size of it is 22mm high and 22mm across, so it sits very nicely on any device you want to put it on. It's got that top airflow system, which seems to add a great deal of flavour the way it works. And the centre pin is a copper centre pin, but it's coated in rhodium, so that's going to just add a little bit more conductivity to it, so less voltage drop for you mech users out there. Comes with a good deal of spares, etc., as we've seen before, and that unique screwdriver. Don't know why that's a selling point, but I kind of liked it. So yeah, standard 510 thread on it, and as I said before, that top airflow system. And it's easy to build on, really easy to build on. Those grub screws with the hex kind of fitting on them make it very, very easy to use on. It's not necessarily the best made, as in, you saw the holes, the wire holes, the post holes there, they weren't milled the best, but you know, this thing's cheap. I mean really cheap. US price under $30, for UK price under £20, and that's with free shipping as well from GearBest. You know, so for those prices you can't really go wrong. It does fit on any device really nicely. It looks kind of nice. I'm not a great fan of the styling. I'm not too keen on the kind of top hat approach. But the reason why they've done that is because of the adjustable airflow. Without that little lip sticking out there, you wouldn't be able to adjust the airflow. So it's a necessity. It's just not my preferred styling. Airflow wise, it's great. It absolutely has lots of airflow. It's not a very tight atty. So lots of vape production with the right build, but the flavour you get from it, it's got great flavour. I've got a juice in here that I use quite often, and it's really bringing out different notes in that flavour. It's a very good atty for that. You can build a dual coil, you can build it single coil as well if you want. And it's got a peak insulator as well, so you can build nice and low on this thing. So that's it in a nutshell. The Sapor or Sapor from Wotofo, a good, cheap, genuine atty. Well worth having a look at if you like your flavour. You know, if you wanted massive airflow, if you're a cloud chaser, it's probably not the atty for you. But if you like good flavour with a decent amount of vape production, then this is a little thing is a bargain really. So get that from vapor.gearbest.com. Just type in Sapor or Wotofo Sapor and you'll be able to find it. Like I say, it comes in lots of different colours, so you probably find a colour to choose or colour that you like there. So thanks very much to you guys sending it on. Thank you very much to everybody subscribed. Please do so if you haven't.